So do you ever have one of those times or situations where you let your feelings and your emotions take over and then your whole decision-making process falls apart and you get stuck? So that happened to me recently. I was traveling to see my mom. I was stuck in Bakersfield, California, and I'm in Southern California, and I had no way out. The airport was going to close soon, and there was no flights out. I couldn't rent a car. I was just stuck. And you know what happened? I was just frustrated. I was mad at everybody. I was angry to the point where I no longer had any capacity to make any decisions to change. I even reached out, right? Thinking that that was going to make a difference, right? I reached out by text and by phone to friends and family to let them know what was going on. Okay, what's the problem with that? I just wanted it to be fixed, not in any kind of problem solving mode at all. And they were giving me suggestions and ideas, and I just was getting more and more. So how do you make changes to this? My TFB blueprint, and that's thoughts, feelings, behaviors. So I had to go back and I'd say, okay, what's going on right now? What am I thinking? And my thinking was, oh my gosh, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere with nowhere to go. I have no control. Oh, right? So that was the thinking I had. So it was very fatalistic, very victim. My feeling was defeated, right? I felt defeated, like nothing I can do, nothing I can do, nothing I can do. And that's very much victim mode. So then what was the behavior that went along with that? And that was to reach out, to call and to text and to pout and to snarl and to, but mainly my behavior was to pout, not fixing anything, not going anywhere, not doing anything, expecting poof, magically everything was going to work out differently. But we have a lot of control. We have a lot of opportunity in any kind of scenario. And I just had to do a U-turn. That means kind of come at it from a different place. So my different place was, what is it that I want? What result do I want to happen? And I wanted movement. I wanted to get out of there. I wanted to have choice. I wanted to have options. So that meant I need to get into problem solve mode. So the behavior I needed to get into was problem solve, which made me feel inspired, right? And then guess what happens? Then my thoughts became more clear. And my thinking was, let me figure out what I can do next. Because I got this, I can handle it, I'm good at it. I ended up doing something kind of outrageous that I never would have thought about otherwise. And that was, I called rideshare. And I took a rideshare, Bakersfield to LA. Turns out it wasn't that expensive. But the moral of the story is, when you are stuck in your feelings and your thoughts that are victim, because you're angry or discouraged, you're never going to make good choices. So I want to help you out make good choices. So if you want to work through my TFB blueprint, click the link below and schedule some time with me.